Welcome to my channel Stash the Cash. My name is Mrs. Lex, checking in with you today. Today's topic entails the £5 note challenge, and which is in front of you here. I have my container. I want to reference a few things that have happened over the last week. It is week 13, and I just want to reference a few things in relation to the £5 note challenge, obviously, and some assumptions and conversations that I've had regarding the £5 note. I also want to share people's behaviour and views in relation to this note, because I know that times are changing due to the climate that we are living in. And I have spoken to two people recently who are saving £5 notes, and I just want to share their views and, obviously what I have been told. So, there are different scenarios, and I just want to reference them by keeping it real, because I think that sometimes when we share our experiences and views of other people, we are able to take on board the different things about situations that people might feel strongly about and why they say the things that they do. So moving forward, it is week 13, and I just want to reference a couple of scenarios that I have had in regarding being out and about, doing my daily business, and a £5 note has come into play. What has actually happened, and what has been observed by different individuals in relation to their body language, and also comments that I have actually been told by them, So the first scenario I want to flag up is that I was actually in a bar recently with my husband and my son, and obviously we were having a drink, and my son went up to the bar to get another drink, and when he got to the bar and paid for his drink, obviously he used cash, so when he got back to the table, as soon as he sat down, he gave me like the £5 note and obviously a couple of coins. And the tables where we were sitting, they were quite close together, and I had some very, very strange looks from the people, adjacent to me, because I don't know what they was thinking. They kind of made me feel like I was some kind of miser or something like that, and I don't know what people think. But one of the reasons why my son handed me the £5 note and the coins is because he knows that I save £5 notes, so it's like an automatic thing. But it just goes to show that when you're out and about, people can judge you or look at you in a weird way, and that was something that flagged up with me. And another scenario that kind of I wanted to highlight, I was actually out with my husband one afternoon. I bought some lunch, and where I'd bought some lunch, I had actually bought some organic juice, and obviously my husband wasn't feeling that way, so he went across the road to the off license to buy another drink, but he left me on the other side of the road, and he came back with somebody that knew me, and as soon as this person said hello to me, he then handed me the £5 note and obviously some coins, and the person looked at me and looked at my husband and said, "Why are you giving her the change?" As if I was some kind of miser. And I didn't really say much, because I just think that people are looking at you and reading you in a strange way. I didn't answer the change. It's just an automatic response. And if this person had known how I live within my family unit and my £5 notes and the coins, they wouldn't be saying, you know, why are you doing that? And even so, if ever I was out with somebody and I saw a husband or a partner handing somebody their change, whether it be their girlfriend or husband, I would never say to that person, why are you giving that person some change? Because obviously what you do in your life is your business. And I just wanted to reference that. And I've also had some recent conversations with two people. One is my neighbour who is a pensioner, and she said to me lately that she has been on a mission and she has been saving £5 notes since the new year rolled over. And she said that she's doing really well with it. And you know, older people, much older than myself, she is obviously striving with that challenge. And I think that when you sometimes speak to pensioners, they're very, very good at saving because all their children have left the nest. You know, the grandchildren kind of turn up sporadically, but she's doing really well with that, and she told me. And I spoke to somebody else about saving a five recently, and this is somebody that's younger than me, and she said that she'd also been trying to save £5 notes. However, she said she would have to pull from it because obviously there was something that she needed to address. So what I have noticed is, you see this humble £5 note, because of the climate that we are living in, people are stashing it, even though you might think it's not relevant. And for some people, it's a positive thing, and for some people, it might not be positive. However, I have my container in front of me, and I'm going to open mine now and tell you why it is a good thing. But before doing so, I actually want to turn it over. You say I've got 3 months checking in, and it is now week 13, so obviously 3 months have rolled over, and I'm working by each Monday in the month, and it's week 13. So I'm going to open my container here, and this is what I have in it, and this is what I have managed to stash over 13 weeks. A simple £5 note that it's not a big deal, it's not a large amount, but obviously pennies make pounds and pounds have use, so it's easy to stash, and that is why I am doing so, and hence it is the £5 note challenge. So that is what it's all about. So that is my £5 note challenge. You can see how the thickness of it is. I usually have a band around each 100, but I wanted to undo it to count it, and the actual amount that I have in there to date is £290, which is actually 58 notes, and that tallies at £290. So the humble £5 note that we don't think is a big deal is adding up, and it's adding up nicely. So I have this container in front of me. As you can see, it's a £5 note challenge, and I want to sell you this product here, and I want to give you 10 reasons why you should try this product. Number one, it's an easy note to slot because it's a £5. Number two, you're given a £5 easily, no drama attached. Number three, they stack up easily. Number four, you can hit a mini target easily. Number five, every day you see these funds rise, it motivates you. Number six, you begin to bond with your assignment attached. Number seven, any progress made, you'll feel better for it. And number 8, you can inspire others to try this challenge. And number 9, easily mastered with simple steps taken. And number 10, small commitments, big rewards when focused. And that is my take on the £5 note challenge. Maybe it's the smallest note in the UK, the smallest note that probably people think is not even relevant, but you know, if you gave somebody a £5 and said, have some lunch, they'd say thank you, I'm sure of it. So I've spoken about my 10 reasons why I think you should persevere with a product like this. You know, they're easily stashed, You will make progress. And, you know, it's as simple as that, and such is life. So as you can see, this was the only visual that I had on the table because I really wanted to focus on this saving challenge, because I think that due to the time and the climate that we're living in, you can't look down on any denomination of funds of any kind, big or small, and we have to try to strive and help it, you know, help ourselves and, you know, take charge of your finances, big or small, anyway or how. So it's self-explanatory. So we've come to the end of the video, and I'd like to remind anybody watching, remember, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Pennies make pounds and pounds of use, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'd like you to comment, like and subscribe, but most important, try a challenge. I think you should, and let's be active savers together. Blessings to you all. Take care and see you soon, all being well. Goodbye for now.